Something that I felt was extremely important in what I talked to you about today is that I'm not promoting people learn how to read other people's faces so that you can determine if someone's lying to you. Of course, if I do mislead you today, you might be able to tell by the end of this, but what I really want to emphasize is that I feel quite a responsibility to explain the relationship between what's going on in the face, our unconscious behaviors, and how we can use that to improve how we communicate every day. Every interaction with another human being will improve, can be enriched by understanding what's really going on. Now, the most important thing to say is that that's almost virtually impossible if, as one of my mentors, Dr. Goodfield, says, if your own windscreen is dirty. If your windscreen emotionally isn't clear, think of the expressions we use, like a blinding rage, blinded by emotion. That is absolutely true. If you are not clear about what's going on, if you're not honest with yourself about your own emotions, your triggers, hotspots, things that really upset you, that might, in fact, blind you to what's going on with someone else, this sort of nonverbal communication is almost impossible. So it's a case of once you learn to read the signals from someone else, you automatically are aware of them in yourself. So you know if you're talking to someone, and an interesting one, just as an aside, is if the tongue comes out, there's anger. Doesn't mean the person's angry with you, doesn't mean they're aware of the anger. There's anger somewhere. So if you're talking to someone, I get this sometimes, you're on the schoolyard picking up your kids and you're going, and you feel that tongue popping out, and I just think, what is going on? What's happening here? And it allows me to take a step back. I can recognize in myself that something's triggered something, and I can be aware of that. Now, it also means that imagine going into a meeting and work, and you're walking in and you're not particularly looking forward to it, so you're kind of taking some deep breaths, being aware of yourself, and you walk in and you look at that other person. If you know them quite well, you will have experience of how they behave. You'll know something's going on. But you will also be able to identify how they will be responding to you, and you can change how that interaction occurs. You can actually, in a very subtle way, understand that, this guy is going to need to feel comfortable. He might need to speak first. Fair enough, I'll let that happen, and then I'll step in. I know I ramble on a lot, ironically, for someone who's really into nonverbal communication. Friends and family will tell you how much I love to talk. You can understand then, you can identify what individual strategies are, and you can respond to those, but you